Look at that humidity. It's not rain, it's just the air. Wet air. Alright, here we go. Hey everybody, what's up? We're out here for a run today. Goal for this week is to be a little more consistent, get a little bit more mileage in, try and run, I'd say at least four out of the 7 days this week. Yesterday, it was a bit humid, not gonna lie. It's a little bit cooler and a little bit drier today than it was the other day when I was looking out the window and it was just so humid outside. You could see the water visibly on the window. So I ended up doing about 2.5 miles in the gym, just set it to 10 minutes per mile and went for a little jog while I warmed up to do some strength exercises. So that's the beginning of this week so far. Today I'll be doing at least 4 miles out here on the road. Let's just again, try and keep this week consistent, try and get back into a nice pattern, because you all know I have not been doing that for the last about 2 months or so. Let's get back into it. All right, hey everybody, so we wrapped up today's run, and I gotta say, I was a little bit frustrated out there, a little bit discouraged. I just felt like my heart rate was getting away from me, was climbing a little bit, and it really wasn't going that fast. It just felt a little bit difficult, my legs felt heavy, and I felt like I just didn't have the power in my legs that I needed to keep me going. But now when I get home and look back at it, it was about 4 miles today at about 10:08 per mile and 152 beats per minute. So I think I'm being a little hard on myself when I'm out there. You know, I think that came out just fine for today. It was still a little bit hot. It was still a little bit humid. I was still climbing up over a bridge. There is a little bit of elevation change and things like that. So I think I got to give myself a break. It has been, again, like 2 months without some consistent running, where obviously I'm going to lose some of that fitness. So I just need to be patient and get back out there and, you know, do a little bit better in the next one, or get a little bit more training in the next one. And again, just not be so hard on myself, but was a little bit frustrating out there. So let's just jump to the next run and hope it's a little bit better. Pretty good this morning. It's cool in the 60s, pretty dry. I think I'm gonna try and run mile 3 with a a little bit more speed today. Maybe get a little bit of a tempo run in. Just drop it down to, I don't know, like half marathon pace, the last half marathon I ran, and see how it feels. All right, hey, that wasn't bad. I was able to keep my heart rate in the very low 160s. So it went a little bit faster than I meant to, but it's a cool morning. I think everything went better than I expected, and I feel good about it. I feel really good that I was able to do that mile at less than half marathon pace. So I'll talk about it inside. I'm just cooling down now for a moment. Maybe I'll do another half mile to a mile, and we'll get back inside and start the day. So what I was just pointing to was right near the walkway over the Hudson here in Poughkeepsie, New York. They've actually extended a huge portion of this walkway over the Hudson / rail trail. This is like a perpendicular route that actually goes between several different businesses, the community, the houses, and actually connects you to, you know, other parts of the town, Marist College, you know, again, restaurants, shopping, things like that, but just also access to the rail trail without traveling on roads with cars and things like that. So it's a really nice addition. You know, I'm not even directly in the Poughkeepsie area, but it's more running trails. Honestly, they look really nice, and the walkway over the Hudson, after I just dropped Megan off at work this morning, has been really, really beautiful today. It's just a cool morning, drier than it has been the last few days. So really nice to be out here running. Nice to see they're adding to this whole walkway, creating more bike routes, pedestrian roads, you know, walkable, runnable areas in the Hudson Valley area in Poughkeepsie, New York. So all done with my run, gonna head inside. We'll wrap up this video. 3 days in a row of running. Really happy about that, and I feel pretty good today. So let's go inside and take a look. All right, well, that wraps up my 3rd day in a row of running, and I gotta say, I remember yesterday I was pretty down, or just a little bit hard on myself with the pace and everything and how things were going to be and how tough it was gonna be to work my way back from the running break that I was on. But today, much more consistent run, much more happy with today's run. The run came in at 3.75 miles, so still keeping that volume and the overall distance of each run pretty low for now, but I did throw in mile 3, sort of a tempo / just under my half marathon pace for the most recent half marathon I ran. Came in just under 9 minutes per mile, and as an overall run, again with the cooler air and just feeling pretty strong today, it turns out that I had about 150 beats per minute for a pace of 9:43 per mile for the whole run overall. So much better than yesterday, much more promising than yesterday, and I think it's a reminder even to me, who's been running for about 5 years now, doing long distances, marathons, ultra marathons. It's just a reminder that, you know, sometimes you have good days, sometimes you had bad days, and yeah, I was hard on myself yesterday, but it came out pretty well today. Very happy, very beautiful day overall. Just kind of lifted my spirits and really kind of helped clear my head for a good day overall. So that's that. You do need to just kind of take my word for it that I went for a 2.5 mile run on the treadmill on Tuesday, but with that, it does make 3 days in a row now that I was able to get a run in. You know, the tendons and everything feel okay, so it's promising. It's something that, again, I can look at as a positive, and you know, that's the kind of stuff that I'm hanging on to really try and make sure I can even get out there for this Pain to Pain half marathon in just a few weeks, and possibly just maybe go out and run the New York City Marathon just as a long run, get out there with everybody, have a good time. So we'll definitely see. I need more signs like this that I can keep stringing runs together day after day after day to even, you know, approach being comfortable with any kind of high volume like that in one single run. So we'll see how it goes. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with today's run, and hopefully you keep following along. Definitely subscribe down below. Like the video if you can, helps with the algorithm, and I do want to get this back up and running and see if I can just get myself back in a good running routine. So thanks everyone for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.